The meaning of Dhamma is opposite to meaning of Dharma, that is religion, just as the meaning of atheist is opposite to theist. According to the popular definition, Dhamma is atheistic, Dharma, that is religion, is theistic. Dhamma in its true sense is not a synonym of Dharma, but an antonym. To translate Buddha's Dhamma as religion is wrong from the point of view of language. Ashoka himself has translated Dhamma into Greek. This translation is inscribed on his bilingual Kandahar inscription. He translates Dhamma as Eusebia in Greek, while religion in Greek is called Thriskia. Religion necessarily involves belief in the existence of God or gods, while Dhamma or Eusebia does not. Dhamma is basically an antonym of Dharma, Thriskia, believing without knowing, superstition, religion, and Eusebia, believing knowingly, faith. Dhamma, in this sense also Dhamma and Dharma are opposite to each other. If you are thinking that theist means believing in God and atheist means not believing in God, then you are in confusion. In Hindu philosophy, one who believes in the Vedas is a theist and one who does not believe in the Vedas is an atheist, Mimamsa, and Samkhya. Philosophies do not believe in God, but they do in Vedas. That is why they are considered as theistic philosophies. The meaning of faith in the Vedas is the same faith in the caste system. That's why one who believes in the caste system is a theist and one who does not believe in a caste system is an atheist. If you have not paid attention properly, then open the dictionary and see that the real meaning of secular is cosmic. One who believes in hereafter cannot be secular. Out of all the major religions of the world, only Buddhism's outlook on life is worldly, secular. Everyone else believes in the afterlife, so they cannot be secular. Cao Tzu was anti-Veda and he has called Vedas as nonsense. There is a trend of ugly ideology or ugly man in his name. The description of the stupa in the Vedas, the description of the Chaityas in the Ramayana, are the symbols of which civilization. While it is believed that the Vedic civilization is older than the Buddhist civilization, it is widely told that Ganga is mentioned once and Yamuna thrice in Rigveda, but it is very less told that stupa is mentioned twice in Rigveda. Stupa is described in 1/24/7 of Rigveda. There is also description of Buddha's abode in stupa, tell which is older, Buddha or Vedas. Archaeologically, the stupa is found in the Indus Valley civilization, and in written form the stupa is found in the Vedic literature, whether the civilization of the Indus Valley is ancient or the Vedic era. Stupas are there in both. The battle of Shraman versus Brahmin culture has also been fought with the sword of words. In Pali, Bada means respectable. That is why the wife of Gautama Buddha was called Bada Kachana. Veda is to get knowledge from self. Faith, Thera, is to gain knowledge through discretion, through the method of deliberation. This is Theravada theory in English. That is why the teachings of Buddha are called Siddhanta theory. The broad form of bad is Vedant and the short form is Banti. Ugly and Bandhu of Hindi are the words defamed by this ugliness. Just as in the sense of fool, Buddha became Buddha, in the same way, in the sense of simple fool, he became ugly from Bandhu. Emperor Ashoka's Simha Chaturmukha first influenced Buddhist art and gave rise to the four-faced statue of Gautama Buddha. Then the four-faced Brahma was envisaged. When there is no name of any deity except Buddha in any of the inscriptions of Emperor Ashoka, then what is the meaning of calling Emperor Ashoka beloved of the gods? The reference is added by saying Buddha's favorite Emperor Ashoka, Devanampiya's Deva/Deva, is indicative of Buddha according to the context. This becomes clear from further reading of the inscription. Ashoka has said that earlier I was a Buddhist worshipper and now I am in the company of the Buddhist Sangha. In such a situation, the god/Deva of Devanampiya himself gets associated with the Buddha. Perhaps that his wife Fain has called Buddha a god everywhere, Buddha Dev. Libir is a slang term for teasing someone in the Magadha region. Who was this Libir? The scribes who wrote the inscriptions of Ashoka were called Libir. Those who did not know how to write, they called the writer Libir. In ancient times, hypocrisy was an atheistic ideology of the Parivrajaka's. Its followers were called hypocrites. Hypocrites were highly respected during the Maurya period. These Parivrajak people were against God, hypocrisy, etc. But today the meaning of hypocrite has been changed to hypocrite in order to dishonor the respectable Shraman sect like hypocrisy. Time becomes strong. History is not only that which has been written by the rulers, but history is also that which has been suffered by the ruled but not written. Dr. Rajmal Bora, Brahmin, has been a great linguist of that camp, who clearly believed that the ancient language of India is not Sanskrit. Sanskrit has been developed from Prakrit. Therefore the entire vocabulary of Sanskrit is Prakrit's Tadbhava, or say Sanskrit is actually a corruption of Prakrit. His entire book, History and Geography of Prakrit, published by Milind Prakashan, Hyderabad, is based on this principle. When every language comes in contact with another language, words are exchanged between them. When Persian came in the medieval period, the words of Persian came in Hindi. When English came in modern times, English words came in Hindi, but not a single word of Sanskrit came in the Prakrit of Ashoka's time. It cannot be that Sanskrit existed in the period of Ashoka and not a single word of Sanskrit can be attributed to Ashoka. Do not come in the records. Pali is the earlier language, that is why Tripitakas, Dhammapada etc. were translated into Sanskrit. Sanskrit is later, that is why Vedas, Puranas etc. were not translated into Pali. Just as there is Bhakti period in Hindi literature, similarly there is Vedic period in Sanskrit literature. Both the Bhakti period and the Vedic period are basically subjects of literature.